Good morning, guys. Thanks for listening to Coffee with Christ. If you haven't subscribed, hit the button below. So this morning I was thinking about how most of us text, right? I mean, it's pretty common, It's pretty great, right? I mean, I'm a texter. So you can write out a thought and you can not be dragged into a whole conversation. That's why we like it. Right? You can multitask. So you could literally sit in the doctor's office and catch up with a friend. We really don't have to give that person our full attention, right? Because we can just kind of text what we want to say. We can squeeze them in whenever it's convenient for us. If not, we can just leave them on read. It's basically emotionless, right? So unless we throw in a casual emoji or an exclamation point, nobody can really tell our emotion, our heart behind it. And it's on the downside, it is easily misunderstood or misinterpreted because of that, because nobody can tell my heart behind some words on a phone. And so why can't they tell my heart? Because there's literally no body language, no voice inflex, which is how we read people. It's communication with people. And so most of the time it's just like facts on a page. And so I was thinking about it and talking to the Lord about that this morning, because I'm a huge texter. So I am talking to myself. And I know some of you are out there like, that's why I don't like to text. All of those reasons. That's why I don't like it. That's why those young kids are having problems. It's just emotionless. And I want to say probably true, but you know what? I'm talking to myself then. I'm talking to myself. Maybe you'll pick up something from it. Because do we have a texting relationship with God? That's what I'm thinking about. Do we have that kind of a relationship with God? Has it evolved to that over time? Our relationship with God, has it evolved that because we're so overbooked, we're so overscheduled that we end up having this texting relationship with God? We're just going to squeeze him in when it's convenient for us. We're going to leave him on read until then. We're going to read our Bibles and they feel like just words with no life in them because we aren't really connecting with the heart of God. We're just not connecting with him. He has body language, guys. When you spend copious amounts of time with God, or enough time with God that you really know him, you know that he has body language. You can tell, even though you can't see him, it's amazing what his body language is to you. You can tell when he's bent in love towards you. You can tell when he's bringing some discipline or some correction to you, like a father. You can tell when he's speaking to you what his tone is. And all of that only comes through spending time with the heart of God. And we can't just check off and read our Bible into our schedule and then they just become just some words, that God knows we're just squeezing them in. We've all been guilty of it. Guys, I can't say that there's one person out there who has never been guilty of that. We live in a hugely busy society, we're busy. And it's not that we're busy with horrible things. Maybe you are. Maybe you're busy with all horrible things. Maybe you're wrapped up in so much sin, but I'm talking to you too, but you know what? What about the ones who to the outside world look like they have it all together? It's perfect. Like they have this perfect thing. They're not doing anything wrong. They're just so busy. God does not want us to have a texting relationship with him. He just doesn't. He wants us to know his heart. And so usually at the end of these, I always say, hey guys, sorry, this is the encouragement. But he said, don't say that this time. He said, this is the call to action. So I love that. So this is the call to action that he gave us. He said, let's to purposely spend time with God now through May 31st. So May 31st, next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, and I'm talking on a Friday, is Pentecost. He said, let's purposely spend time with him. Don't just squeeze him in with some Bible reading whenever you can, but let's prioritize the King of Kings. Let's do that. Let's set reminders on our phone to spend time with him, to put him at the forefront of our minds. Let's purposely do that from now until Pentecost. That is what he said the call to action should be. I have a busy week, guys. I'm like you. I have a busy week ahead, but I am telling you that we're in this together, and I am going to set reminders on my phone. I have done that in the past. Do whatever you need to do. For me, my phone is always there that goes off so that I can purposely prioritize the King of Kings. That is God's call to action for us today. So I hope you have a great day. I'm praying for you, and I will talk to you actually tomorrow, but next week. So see you then.